Hey guys, it's Fernix here, and today I have a funny video, I guess you could call it. And in the video, here you can see all my bets right here, but in the video I'm going to show you this gameplay. I went 33 and 19 for the loss, and of course recently, see right there's a bottom frag, top, middle, should be top at 27 and 18, but you know. Middle, and then if it weren't for him, it'd be towards top. And then this game where I top frag as well. Now there's something special about this game. I mean, there's other ones where I top frag and lost with a decent score, but in this one it was 16-14. As you can tell on this team, there's a guy 42 and 18. So we're going again in the match, and I'll show you maybe the last 4 rounds or so. I'll show you guys his gameplay, because that's where I start to die off and he starts, not to give it away, but he starts to get a little blatant. Now, the thing behind this whole game, I'm actually going to go to demo UI and just skip to the first round for you guys. Now, nothing really happens for me in this first round. Should probably go, I think it was Falcon who actually got the first bit of his wrath, but I'll show you right in the beginning. You'll see that he's AFK in the start, which was a little giveaway that he was maybe toggling on. And he comes back right now, alright, and you'll see how he heads out towards mid. And I do have X-ray on so you can see this a little better, what it looks like, especially in one of the last rounds. Look at this. It looks like he's looking at through a wall, and then the one tap right there. So that's one of the first times he ever gets blatant. Nothing else really happens this round, so again, I'm just going to go to demo UI. I'm just going to go to the next round. And at this point, we're just going to start spectating me. And I'll basically have you guys spectate me for most of the rounds until we get around the 4th. Because, as you can tell, this is a 53-minute demo. No one's going to want to stay here for 53 minutes. I'm not going to want to talk for 53 minutes. So, I'll show you more or less just some of the highlights. Every time I die, I'll just skip ahead. In the last rounds, I'll show you Joseph Stalin. You can see here. Right now, he's pushed up into Palace. And he's turning around. I heard him, so I went back to look for him, but he pushed back out. Funny thing is, after winning the pistol, they did not buy. So, with pretty much all Glocks, P250s, and 1 Tech 9, we were able to win this round. Kind of a weird thing to happen. I mean, you don't really get too many people saving the second round after winning the pistol. Yeah, that's about all I'll do. And it's going to be into the next round where we're going to have a full buy and they're not going to have much of anything. Now, the thing about this game is the guy Donger here, alright? So I'll kind of walk it through. I'm a person who kind of got sick of Nova, just asked my friends to carry me up to AK, and AK is just as easy as Nova, so I'm just as pissed. I'm not really getting any hard games, and my teammates are always terrible, that kind of thing. Donger here is a quote smurf from MG2 down to AK MG1. Falcon is one of my friends, and he invited his other 2 friends along here, and all 3 of them are Nova Masters. So it was basically a mix of like a Nova Master and AK Elo. Now here it's a 3-on-2. Of course we have Joseph Stalin, and this is actually, he'll pick up all 3 kills this round. None of them really looked that blatant, so I'm not going to show you any of what looked like hacks, but now my friend's being a little bitch and he's saying I'm not going to plant until you look at CT for me. Unfortunately here he forces me out of this position, so I have to push up, and that puts it into a 2-on-2. At this point it's me and Falcon. I peek out to find him, and this one Falcon will actually get killed. Oh no, he doesn't get killed. He hits him down to 9, but he calls out that he has 40 HP, so I'm trying to free fire instead of take the fight normal. And he kills me. So we'll move on to the next round here. In this round, I don't think much special happens either. I'm actually going to push you ahead a few more rounds. Actually, no, that was a big round. Sorry about that. I'm going to head back real quick. There you go. In this round, I get a 4K. It's the next round that nothing much happens. Yeah, when I actually show you Joseph Stalin, when I actually show you him, you'll see, I want you to focus on a few things. This is AK Elo, so at this point, people, even though it doesn't look like it with me right here, I'm just trying to look at the ground and get B-hops more correct. But like, crosshair placement's pretty decent. Your movement's pretty decent. Everything is better than what he looks. He'll run around looking at the ground, then flick onto a head or trace someone through a wall every so often. Now here I actually timed this flash perfectly because I saw a guy mid and thought someone might push there, so I get a free gun off of him. Nice little P90. And we actually lose this round. I'm gonna see it's 2-on-4 and I kind of get a few kills just saving the gun. And you'll see here soon, they're already pushing up in the apps. Those guys push up, and that was bad timing right there. Those guys pushed up will kill my teammate. I'll walk around on Cat and get a kill, and then sit back, take an M4 and save it with like 3 HP. I'm sorry if you hear me drinking at all. I'm just trying not to let my mouth get dry. Here, I kind of come around here. I will kill one guy. And then I'll turn around. Kill this guy right here. Another one will peek me. From mid, I believe. No, underpass. Get the kid underpass, and then the other guy just runs around, sits still because he knows I don't have time. At this point, I just pick up the M4 and try to save as well as possible. So another round to them. And after this, I'm just basically going to go around and see if I get any of these. I'll rewind it if I do. And go forward here. Only 1 kill in that round. None in there. There, only 2. Not really worth it. Still only 1. The rest of the half basically just pans out with little 1 kill rounds. There was actually a 3 kill round, so we'll head back on that one. Unfortunately, for some reason with the demos now, after the update, 1, you can't look at highlights, and 2, whenever you try to go back around, it kind of freezes, which is annoying. Now, as you can see here, it's 7-5. So, we're doing really good on this half. Despite the fact that you can see Joseph Stalin is 14-7. The fact that we're doing this good is very good for us. Donger's still only using a deagle, not knowing that, well, we would end up losing this game, as you saw.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
So in this round, I kind of play it safe, thinking that somebody might push because they pushed in the rounds before. I think I got 2 kills like that from people pushed up in a main. And then here I'll actually head around the back because my friend died here and I doubted that they would expect another person to wrap behind mid if they didn't see him in the first place. I was playing mind games.
I'm throwing smoke.
Right here I'll pick up 1. Terrible aim. I'll head up and ladder. I believe I got this kid. Barely. No, I don't. I just light him up for a little bit. I tried to nade it. Fail nade. And now it's a 2-on-2 situation. This guy, I thought I heard him go back towards there. I'm just waiting here. For some reason, I didn't see his barrel. And my teammate calls Balk and CT. So what happens is I hear that guy come stairs, and I know that I shot a guy in jungle. So I was able to kill both of them pretty easily. And as soon as I said that, or as soon as I killed them both, I was like, Balk and CT. You said Balk and CT. So that was a little funny moment in the game. After that, I don't think anything real special happens. I got 2 kills in the pistol. We got up to the gun rounds. Nothing much there either. It's kind of just, again, a lot of 1 kill rounds, which adds up in score. You get 1 kill every round. For 30 rounds, you're going to get 30 kills. Which is pretty solid. Alright, so the last round was a 4K. In round number 23. I'm gonna wait for it to head back. It's so annoying. Alright, here we go. Back in round 23, and this round, I guess I get 4K. And actually, if you can't see, I got a new M4 skin. I'm using the A1S now, and I got a rain sticker on it. Just like on my op, I have a Michael sticker.
Come on, chop, chop.
And I sold a scream, and I have a shroud just for the headshot. I should have probably put the scream on the headshot, but after the headshot one finishes, the value of the sticker will go down anyways. At this point, I'm 23 and 13. It doesn't really seem like it with all the little 1 kill rounds, but it adds up pretty well. In this round, you'll see this. I spray for 2 people right off the start here. Alright. I peek back this kid from the lower side, kill him. And then, after a very long time, I'll actually show you the whole path here. I go all the way around, check everything. And it turns out he would just firebox. So, well, I turn around and tell him he almost kills me. There's a 4K. And because the other guy got kicked for being AFK, he left. So, no Ace Reno, unfortunately. And, we'll move on now. Nothing really happens, just a few kills and eco rounds, stuff like that. Still a bunch of 1 kill rounds. And actually, I'm just gonna head back 3 rounds, or 2 rounds for you guys. I know in 14-14, the most blatant one happens. But, as I promised, I'd show you a little bit early on of, what it looked like for him hacking. So, this is probably the best place to show you. This round, they go B, and as you can tell, he has, I'm actually going to bring up demo UI for only one reason, that's so I can use my mouse. You can see here, 15-10 first half, 20 and 8 now. And his headshot percentage is still pretty low because it looked almost like he had 4th bullet aim hacks. I'll slow it down to 1/4 speed at the point where you can tell that he's hacking. And he's hanging out here. He gets a few kills together. I think he gets 2 kills off the bat. And it's not until he peeks a guy in market that you really get to see the hacks. Now it looks like he's tracing them a little bit here. He will get 1. I don't know how that one hit in the first place. But that's not the most blatant. The most blatant is right here. Alright, you'll see as soon as he takes his nade out, actually right before that, I'm just going to slow it down to 1/4 speed. So as you can tell, it kind of looks like he's looking at him. You can tell he's aiming at the ground. He's been doing that if you were paying attention the whole time. Looks like he aims at the ground. Now he actually hides behind right before he comes, stares at him through the wall again, follows him around there, right? Pre-aims door in case he comes out. Now watch this pre-fire. This right here, right? I'm just going to slow it down to almost as little as possible. He starts pre-firing around the corner. Alright, 1, 2. See where the bullets are in? Look at that one. Look at how it aims at him straight through the wall. Straight through the wall at Falcon. And that's about it for the game. You can see how blatant that one was. That was probably the one that gave it away the most. Now, the funny thing is, I didn't think he was hacking at first. I thought he was a high-ranked Smurf, because just the day before, my friend was on Global Smurf with us. And, everyone thought him and I were hacking. That's the game where I was like 33 and 20 and the other guy was 40 kills. That's my friend Carafirm from Smurf. But that's where we're gonna go into the last round. But I thought he was just a high-level Smurf because he was doing well, getting an average amount of headshots, but doing extremely well. And I thought my teammates were just playing very bad against him. And at this point, I'm 32 and 18, so of course I think their entire team is awful if I'm dropping 30. But that last round, when I looked at the Overwatch, my friend said, my friend Falcon over there says, look at the Overwatch. He is one of the most blatant hackers I've seen. And though, no, it's not like he's just walking out staring through people at walls, or staring through walls at people, and just getting headshots all the time. That, I guess. I mean, those were pretty much obvious not headshots. And, he just walks through, gets a bunch of headshots, aiming at the body, hits him in the head, and, he'll actually clean up the game. And then we went 16-14, but I thought he was just a good player, so I said GG to him. I reported him just because, you know, sent it to Overwatch to let them decide. If he is hacking and he gets reported, we get the ELO anyways. But it's just a good idea to report him for the sake of reporting him. And, like I said, at the end, there's something funny that happens, right? You can see here. I didn't D-rank or anything, but if you look at the ranks of everyone, well, rip, they didn't bring up the ranks. It was pretty much just a mix of AKs, and I'm actually going to go back into the GoTV because I want to click on his profile and show you exactly what happened. Now, first I have to get on a player. Wait for all this stuff to come together. Oh. Alright, and wait for him to connect. Now, he does connect late. I don't know if that's because of the hacks or anything, just because he has terrible internet. But, when he does connect, I will show you his profile. Here you go. As you can see here, 1 VAC ban on record, 0 days since last ban. So he got VAC banned today, as we checked it. So unfortunately for him, he was saying he was boosting one of his friends here. I think it was Snoopy. He says he was boosting him. And, well, that boost went wrong for his friend. And we got the rank up. Because he got hit by Valve anti-cheat. And that's what happens to hackers now. Ever since the whole Overwatch thing with all the XP, everyone wants to get it. People actually report people. So, you got a VAC ban. Anyways, guys, that is all for the video. If you enjoy, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more surfing or matchmaking content. I will see you guys next time.